Now your ABC 7 First Alert Weather Forecast with meteorologist John Scalzi.
Temperature and dew point match, 78 degrees and 78 degrees, giving us 100% relative humidity. Feels kind of sticky out there, a little bit on the humid side. We've had all that evaporation that has taken place from the deluge that we got, so the surface moisture is still pretty high. Still starry skies out there. North wind comes in at about 3. Drier air aloft is going to limit the number of storms that we get around today. Temperatures across the region fairly uniform. 78 Wauchula, Arcadia, Myakka, Parrish, Bradenton, Lakewood, Ranch coming in at 78. So Sarasota 80 and Venice 81 and Inglewood and 81 out at Longboat Key. Harvey opening up. It's becoming less intense, which is a great thing. It's going to eventually be completely absorbed, turn into an extratropical system and lift off to the northeast, bringing periods of some fairly heavy rainfall to parts of like Memphis and up through the Ohio Valley and then eventually off to the north and to the east. But it's still moving rather slowly, so producing a lot of rainfall through parts of Louisiana. It will pick up in forward speed, though. Now, trailing from its circulation, it's kind of a trough of low pressure. We'll talk more about that in a second. That could be important to our weekend weather. But for today, nice. A lot of blue sky out there, a lot of sunshine, and only a slight chance of seeing an isolated shower or two. Didn't see much around yesterday. Today, the atmosphere aloft has moistened a little bit, and that will allow for perhaps a few more showers, but still drier than the average summer day. You can see all that dry air pluming up. That's the tan color that you see here on our water vapor imagery. And the turquoise color is a little bit higher moisture content air. It's trying to mix in with all this dry air that we have, and consequently our rain chance going up just slightly today. As I mentioned, trailing from the circulation of Harvey is this trough of low pressure, which will advance toward the state of Florida. That will come our way by Saturday and increase our rain chances. It's possible that this trough of low pressure could pull up stationary and linger for a day or two. That could lead to the same sort of situation that we saw here locally last weekend with one shower moving over the same location. That's called training, only it won't happen for us necessarily. It'll more likely happen for the Big Bend region. Still, I don't think they'll get the kind of rainfall that we saw last weekend, but we'll keep an eye on that one. Mostly sunny skies for you today. Rain returns this weekend. We'll get more showers around. Some of them could be heavy. And then we'll be watching the tropics midweek next week as we have a new tropical storm out in the open waters of the Atlantic called Irma. We'll talk more about that in the next half hour, but that could be a big player as we head into midweek next week. But for the Labor Day weekend, no worries. Everything looks pretty good except for those rain showers on Saturday. Back to you.